People living in Georgia's 14th congressional district can start heading back to the polls as early voting will open in a special runoff election. President Trump endorsed Republican candidate Clay Fuller and Democrat Shawn Harris are facing off to see who will replace former Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene in Washington. Greene gave up the seat after getting into a public feud with President Trump. Early voting will run through this Thursday, April 2nd, and Election Day is next Tuesday, April 7th. Whoever wins will serve out the remainder of Greene's term, which ends in January 2027.